Heyo, guys. Welcome to another trailer reaction. Today I'm going to be reacting to a movie not a ton of you have requested, but a very passionate few of you, and you guys know who you are, requested I watch this just because throughout my life I've lived in New York City many times. Figured it would be close to my heart. So I'm going to be reacting to the trailer for New York. I actually don't know much about it, except for it revolves around a group of friends living from India, I believe, maybe students from India living in New York, and that's all I really know about it. I think there might be some 9/11 ties too, but New York, New York. Three friends.
यारों जी भर के जीले पल लगता है आजकल
Beat him.
अच्छा, दिल्ली में सेक्सी लड़कियों को क्या कहते हैं?
Delhi.
टोटा
Okay.
टोटा
Tota. Chug it. Don't worry, man. It's happened to all of us. That's never happened to all of us, though. I missed flag football and touch football in college. That was awesome. The towers.
Get out of the car!
वो मेरा सामान नहीं है।
तुमको अभी अंदाजा नहीं है ये लोग तुम्हारे साथ क्या कर सकते हैं।
तुम पागल हो गया क्या उमर?
Why should I trust you?
I want my lawyer!
कौन हो तुम?
Don't fail us.
हम सब में एक ही चीज कॉमन थी, हमारा मजहब। जो होगा जब होगा आप सबको हिला देगा।
I'm an American! Listen to me!
Okay. First off, the movie looks like it isn't just anything to do with the immediate aftermath of 9/11. It looks like it takes place over a period of time, even a long period of time. Like seemed like those years. Movie took place over years. I don't know if that's accurate or not. So my hunch is this has to do with these three friends and how they're treated within America after the events of 9/11. So it looked like they were talking about Delhi University in New York, but I think one of the characters is actually from Delhi in India. I thought that was the college that they were at. But that's not close. So all right, so looks like these three friends, or at least a few of these friends are Muslim. It looks like they had to deal with the wrath of the U.S. government post 9/11 and all the bullshit misconceptions that came with it thereafter from the ignorant folk in our country. Yeah, I'm probably gonna check this movie out. It's obviously close to home. I actually went to college in New York City, so in that period of time, that especially that first 2 years after the towers fell, that was especially sensitive. A lot of people walking on eggshells. You know, there's a lot of people. Obviously, there's more. You know, there's more. I don't want to call it sanity. It is sanity, but there's more logic. You know what I mean? Like there's more common sense and logic versus not. But it's the bad apples, so to speak, that got a bad name. Or I'm sorry, it's the bad apples that usually get the media attention and stuff like that. And it was the bad apples that tend to actually you come into contact with. So short story, actually. This is just I don't know why I'm telling it, but just kind of brought it up. I was actually a senior, and we were out and about down in Greenwich Village. You know, we had our group of friends, and one of the friends happened to be actually two of them happened to be Muslim. There was a male and a female that were out and about on the town drinking with us. And I don't know how I don't even remember the name. There was a nasty seedy bar we went to, and we actually had fun there. But we came out, and a couple of our friends smoked, and we were outside smoking and stuff like that. And this was probably about 8, 9, maybe a year after. It was the following year in college after 9/11. We were all hanging out while the guys were puffing their hot ones. And this asshole just came up on us and just I don't know started to shit. I don't know. It's not. I guess it's not an interesting story. It just kind of. I mean, a couple of the guys took care of him, but still, it was a nasty experience. Anyway, that was It's not that interesting of a story, but it was just. I think everyone has kind of experienced it in some way or another. That just happened to be one of the close to home experiences for us. Anyway, I mean, okay, it was a good recommendation. Like it's obviously hit a nerve. It's got some meaning to me, to everybody. And actually, on that topic, just because 9/11 was last week, another friend had an apartment like 2 blocks from the Trade Center. And this is just another memory I'm having. It's bringing up. And the night before, the 10th, September 10th, we were actually hanging out at that place. And I remember like going back and forth, like we were obviously drinking as well. I didn't end up staying there that night, but I ended up going back home. But just weird, so surreal. 8 hours later, that they were gone. The towers were gone. My friend, he couldn't get back into his apartment for like it was so much damage, so much like those broken windows, like it was just full dust. Like he had his windows closed, but somehow like just dust was all over the inside of his whole apartment. It was just a nasty scene. Anyway, weirdly enough, I ended up sleeping through both of the plane crashes, and I didn't actually wake up in my dorm probably about 20 blocks north until right before the first tower fell. And I remember going out, and my suite mate came in, and it was like, "Tell me you know what's going on." And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he flips on the TV really quick. He's like, dude. I'm like, what? Like I just wanted to go to the bathroom. Like I had to take a pee, right? And the second tower was already hit, and I was like, holy shit. I sat down, totally forgot I had to pee, and like 5 minutes later, the first tower fell. Man, it was surreal. It was like so quiet. The following week, 2 weeks, like empty, just empty silence. It was so creepy and quiet. Anyway, good recommendation, guys. That's I'm definitely gonna check that one out. Feel free, use the comments to share any kind of similar experiences or even your thoughts on the movie. I know this whole thing was about a movie in the first place, but I guess that's the power of film, right? It takes you to places that you've been previously or you didn't expect to go. So it's good to talk about. You know what I mean? The more everybody talks about it, the more transparency there is. So I'd love to hear about your experiences. All right, thanks again, guys. New York.